Welcome back to the Salvage Survival Series, where we can only build small grid blocks, large grid structural, and doors. Joining me is Fuzz, Dan, and occasionally other members of the Court of Fools. Enough talking, let's get to the episode.
Back in the hole.
I was trying to catch the wheel with my landing gear.
Hey Fuzz, I don't think we've got enough iron. What about you?
I don't know, we might be able to do one more trip.
Hey, you've got a hinge on it now.
Alright, let's go ahead and get what we need.
Blew the
to
door
rescue
off
Kendra.
again.
I'm gonna go
Awesome,
ahead and grab what we need.
Buster.
So if we get your head back on, you can start rolling again?
Yeah, that's literally. I landed on the top part, which was enough to knock the cockpit off. That's only damage it's taken. Was literally the cockpit getting knocked off.
Okay.
And the one block that was holding on, I didn't realize there was only one block holding it on. I'm going to fix that once it gets right back up.
We can finish off loading this once we go to the rescue. We'll grab some web pad stuff and let's head over there.
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready. I'll keep offloading till then.
I'm ready.
There we go.
Just transfer as much as you can into crate 2. That's the closest to center mass.
Thundra,
Yeah.
if you can get it, your cockpit, so it's laying down, how...
Correctly.
Yeah, I can pick it up and put it on the... once they show up.
On the way.
Is that place? No, probably doesn't have oxygen tanks.
I get the strange feeling that she, sand ratted off of a mountaintop. More
You
so
see that
than
mountain over
anything.
there?
Yes.
It was by the hole.
Yes.
You see that ridge that looks like a sort of a pimple on it? The pimple was where the Corvette was. I was on the big one.
Yeah, she panicked and drove off the side of a mountain.
And landed on the cockpit.
This is why even rovers need gyroscopes.
It has gyroscopes, but the cockpit, you have nothing to control it with. I have gyroscopes.
No, when you come off, you use the gyroscopes to land on the wheels.
You have to have something to move it with. The
Yeah.
cockpit.
Yes,
fell off.
yes. Before you hit the ground, you use the gyroscopes to keep the wheels under you.
I'm thinking that the cockpit probably caught, or whatever block it was attached to caught before she jumped.
Oh.
That's what it's sounding like.
So it wasn't because it hit the ground upside down that it...
You see where this hole is?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
where the cockpit was, sitting on a single block. Because
That damn
originally had
fat goose landing of yours there, Daniel. Getting scary, man.
that old connector that the ramp took off was underneath that. And I never put the blocks back underneath. So all I had to do was just nudge that little block and bye-bye cockpit.
Alrighty. Where were we putting weld plates?
I need extra steel plates so that I can fill this where this hole
What?
is.
You
Because
have a
cockpit's
survival
empty.
kit and you've been mining. You mean you haven't processed any steel plates?
I don't have any iron. I haven't picked up a single damn iron. I've only picked up freaking stone.
Yes.
Processed entire.
And you
Like that.
you go to the survival kit, you go to basic ingots, you click on that, and it processes them.
Basic ingots. It will not process steel.
It doesn't make steel, it makes iron.
I can make gravel, but I can't make iron.
The
Oh.
gravel makes the iron, nickel, and silicon, which you're currently processing.
Oh my fucking god, I am so fucking stupid! I have plenty of freaking gravel and stone.
When you process the ingots,
I think
You
she's figured
make-
it out.
Yeah, we've gotten there.
Alright. So, are you attached to the front, or were you put...
I
It
think
was literally right here. This is where it sat. And when I fell, it lost its... Because the back of it goes to the survival kit.
but it doesn't attach to the survival kit.
No, it does.
No. There's nothing there for it to attach to the survival kit.
Oh no, I
Oh.
lost more than just the Oh, fuck me! There's something missing there.
Well, getting the cockpit back on will get you rolling.
Yeah, the cockpit goes in the middle where the new plates are. Something did get destroyed. I just didn't realize it because it's completely gone. My oxygeny. It's got 2 on one side and the big one on the other. My oxygeny's missing. So freaking... I'm kicking myself right now. Because
we did not have two
It's
large.
turned off.
We didn't.
There you go.
We didn't bring the 2 large steel tubes.
There you go.
Oh, to make the...
You can
to make a new
make
oxygen.
oxygen generator.
Yeah.
It's alright. If I can get rolling, I can get back where I can make it.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what's missing.
Yeah.
I can't believe I realized it. I didn't realize it was all the... It's very light.
You realize that that thing picked up the entire head of a giant ship. Everything's light to it.
I'm saying that it's...
Okay,
Okay.
Thundra, are you going back to base? Yes, no.
I'm trying to, because...
Get
without-
in the rover cockpit.
He's gonna
I'm in
kill
it.
you. Alright, dweebles, let's go.
I
got
have
work to
3
do.
I have 3 hours of power based on the hydrogen engine that I still have. And battery. Oh, I can see if I lost anything else, because I had...
Do your chubby goose thing and let's boogie.
Yep, I lost 2 things. I lost the battery and the oxygen it was attached to.
We don't
That I bought another battery up front.
delete that, delete that.
I didn't
Hey,
think
I
I needed
just
to
realized
enclose
I-
cockpit and stuff, but
For
apparently
the
I do.
first time ever, the lifter has a set of landing gear.
it does, I guess. I mean, for a Thunder wreck, that was pretty tame, though.
It really
Yep.
was.
Okay, we want to go more with this.
Yeah, I think chubby goose is what this thing's gonna be called from now on. If you ever watched it land, it just comes straight in like a chubby goose. It just flop.
There we go.
Done now. Watching the what do you call them? The landing gear do their
hope I'm
twister
still
Rooney
there.
thing is hilarious.
Oh, Thunder just disconnected.
I was afraid of that, because it was lagging pretty hard.
And I let go and bombed the base with Thundra's vehicle.
No!
Probably should have got you some ice.
If
while you
that
was up
survival
to
kit survives, that would have been 4 times that it survived.
Thought about it. The problem that I ran into
Rex,
was
or
I was
being
over
run
full
over,
of iron.
or being dropped.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had enough room to put much ice in.
Because it was the only thing that survived the
It
original
only takes
build.
about 40% to get into space and have enough left over to go to an ice asteroid. So,
So it is trying to reload again.
That's good.
It said lost connection, so it was probably a lapse in my internet connects. Well, Discord seemed to still work. Streamlabs and Space Engineers were the only things that kicked out.
Excuse me. Alright, so now that we're back, a dinosaur story.
A pretty good dinosaur
that
story.
With awesome dancing.
I don't know if I'd describe the dancing as awesome.
For animation perspective, yes, very much so.
You know, if you're calling that awesome,
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
if you're honestly calling what they had there as awesome, you have to then consider that, you know, whatever they did with Moxie and Millie in Hell of the Boss to be just, you know, mind-blowing.
It is.
You're for dancing in We're Back to be awesome. You should not be able to function as a human being right now after having watched Hell of the Boss.
Sometimes I don't. I freeze and I process things. Holy shit!
Well, you had to do that beforehand.
Doesn't say much about me, does it? What do I need for new oxygen?
All the good mix. Plus large steel tubes.
Oh shit. That was not good. Come on.
Let's clear out this stuff. Is that all the, yeah, that's all the ground stuff. Alright, so we are in a crisis of needing oxygens or tanks. Which
Oxygen tanks.
Okay. So does that mean we're going to have to spawn some more ships and look around?
Yeah, we don't... In what we have available, they do not have oxygen tanks.
Alright.
I need steel plates. First, I need to drop off this because my survival kit cannot process this. Either that or I'm doing it wrong, like the stone.
It doesn't process the raw ores.
No, the scrap.
Yeah, it doesn't process
Yeah,
that
it
either.
won't process that either.
So I'm bringing the scrap over here to the box like I've been doing.
In the middle
Here's
of the
the
hole. Alright, let's do that.
Drop off the clearance that they're asking for.
That's not from us. Okay. Yeah. Alright, Fuzz,
Yo.
you ready to do some weld pad?
Yep, let me get back over there. I was inspecting my blue ship over here, see what I needed to get it off the ground.
Okay.
I think I just need a power. Here I come to save the day.
Nickel, silicon,
Pickle nickel.
gold. Yeah, nickel and silicon and gold are the three things we need to finish off everything else that's in the assembler's queue.
One motor.
Okay.
Hey, we
What we
could,
got?
we could
What we got, boss?
always do something else instead of tanks, like more oxygen generators.
Don't they have their own built-in tank?
No.
Or am I thinking of something else?
No, your captivated cockpit basically acts as the tank at that point.
So, if you come up here,
Yep.
top. Okay, this center one's gonna be empty. Okay.
Okay.
This one is gonna have. We're gonna put a gyroscope on. This one we're putting a gyroscope on. This right here is where the gravity gen goes.
Scoot. I need to get a roller.
Okay. I will go get the lifter and start prepping things to be brought over.
Roger.
Now, before we bring over the gravity gen, we might need to put our heads together.
Kick him between our legs and kiss him goodbye.
No, more of when we put the other two oxygen tanks on either side of the gravity gen, we'd have two more gyros.
I need to be over there to cut things loose on him.
No, I can hop out and cut these loose. They're not going to run from me.
Well, you hope.
They didn't run from me earlier.
Something's moving over there.
No, that's just the lifter pissing everything else off. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, subscribe, and all that other YouTube jazz. And there's a link to our Discord server in the description below. And until next time, bye.